What's up, good people? It's your boy Leroy McKenzie Jr. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't have the opportunity to be able to do it. But I'm doing it now, so most of you all won't get this or see this until later on. But I had to do this today. I had to do this today because I just saw a video this morning that just really put me in this mindset where I've got to say something, and I've got to get people, entrepreneurs, my business owners, those who do professional Facebook lives. Please understand this. I understand that we all want to, we're into, trying to be real, keeping it real, and all of those things, but at the same time, this is my branding tip number 205. You can call it branding tip 205. You can call it customer service tip of the day. You can call it going live, do's and don'ts, all of those things, because I'm going to cover that today, because it just really gets my goat when I go to watch people's Facebook lives who are professionals, and they're promoting their business, they're promoting their brands, and to me they are so unprofessional. And I'm gonna give you why they're so unprofessional. To me it's unprofessional to come on. This is my do's and don'ts about live, and then I'm gonna talk about what we need to do or should do when we're doing our Facebook lives. Because if this is your brand, if this is the way that you're going to present yourself, present your business, your brand, then you want to present it in the most professional way. I get it. There may be certain gimmicks and things that folks may want to do when it comes to getting their audience to tune in, and they get likes and all of those things. This is the 21st century way of doing things. I don't dismiss that at all, but there should also be a professional element to what it is, to your presentation, because this is something that will be there. You're doing it to get people to watch you as a business, you as a brand, and we can turn people off. We can distract people from wanting to do business with us by doing some simple things that aren't professional looking or professionally done. So I'm gonna get into this, and I know people may disagree with me. They may not like what I have to say, but I'm trying to help somebody. And my thing is if you're going to impact people, because I've said when you impact people, you change the world. So if you're going to change the world, you're going to impact people, then you want to impact people in the right way. You want to impact people in a positive way. You want to impact people, or you want to talk to people in such a way, or showcase yourself in such a way that people will want to listen to you and hear what it is that you have to say. Hey, maybe people are still listening to you after you hear what I have to say. They may still be listening to you, and that's great. But here are just my tips that I'm going to give to entrepreneurs, speakers, those who use Facebook, the Facebook Live, Instagram Live, YouTube Live, all of those lives that we use to try and present ourselves and our brands. First things first, please, 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 please be prepared. have Be prepared, act as if you've gone over the information that you are going to be presenting on Facebook. Please go over it the day before, even a few minutes before. Don't act as if you are just getting on Facebook and trying to just think of something to say. You want to get, or you want to have your points. If you have to write it down so that you know exactly what it is that you want to cover in your segment that you're doing, in your video live that you're doing, that you're using for your presentation. So please be prepared, go over the information, at least have an idea. You want to have the bullet points in your head of what it is that you want to say, to make sure that you want to be able to go over and have it be presentable, and not trying to figure out what it is that you want to say to people when you get on the Facebook live. Unprofessional. Second thing is, and I know that some people may disagree with this, but when you come on Facebook live, The one thing that irritates me the most is people who want to be typing all on their laptops, their computers. I get it. You want to try and get people to come on. You want to give people time to come on to your Facebook Live. You're trying to invite people and all of those things, and you can't invite people before you get on. So I get that. But you should be accommodating those who are already on your live while you're there. So have a script, have something to keep those people occupied. There's nothing more irritating to me than for me to have to wait for you to get to start to start talking and make your point that you're making. That shouldn't be 5 minutes, 10 minutes before you actually start your live when you come on. It's just like going to a concert. And I understand you get to the concert, you may get to your concert early and everything like that, and you got to wait for the performance to start. But Facebook Live means just that. Instagram Live means just that. All of the lives mean just that you're going live, which means people are going to be watching you. So have something ready to be able to keep those people who are there occupied, because the most valuable asset that we as individuals have is our time. And we as entrepreneurs must be considerate of people's time. Understand that people's time is valuable. So if you need to get to your point, get to your point. People can watch the replay. People can actually go back and they can watch it again. So you don't have to necessarily be there. I mean, you don't have to wait for everybody to come on or wait 5, 10 minutes in order to be able to get started. You should be, I mean, give it a couple of minutes, of course, because you do want people to come on and to be and to be there on the live. That's the purpose of it and everything. But you should not keep those individuals that are on there waiting a long period of time before you get into what it is that you came to do the live for. Please, that is to me, that's so disrespectful to people. And I think we lose a lot of people because we waste time in the beginning before even getting. And you're sitting. I've seen too many people on their lives typing and trying to do work on their phones and all of those things. And it's as if you are ignoring those individuals who are already there watching the live. I think that's just disrespectful. Even with me coming on tonight, or with this is a little different because it's pre-recorded, but I got right into what it was that I came there for. I just think that people need to be respectful of people's time. So respect people's time. So the first thing is be prepared. Second thing is to respect people's time. And then, to me, the third thing that you want to do with your lives is with people, is to actually, if you need to if you need to write down what it is that you want to say so that you cover all of the information that you want to cover, please write it down so that you don't forget it. It's just like, look at Facebook Live, look at Instagram Live, look at YouTube Live as you being a speaker and you being in front of an audience. Every time that you hit that button to go live, you are now a speaker. You are now in front of an audience. And being in front of that audience, you would not stand in front of an audience and say nothing. You would not stand in front of an audience and say, "Oh, give me a minute." No, because everybody is there. Everybody's there that is going to be hearing you speak, but in a room that you would be in and everything. But you have to have that same mindset that there may be people coming in, just like somebody may be coming into the live audience in an audience in a room that you're speaking in. They may be coming as you're speaking, and they come in when they come in. And to me, it's the same kind of concept where you start talking and you want to keep those individuals who took the time to come in and who were already there to listen to you and to hear you. and to understand that, okay, let me get them the information that I am intending to get them. And then those who will come back later, those who will be able to listen to it later on the replay, they'll be able to get all of that information as well. But it just really got to me today watching a Facebook Live, and I mean not a Facebook Live, but watching a live a live broadcast, and they had sunglasses on. The individual doing the live had sunglasses on, and it was so, it irritated me because here you are doing a live, and you're not outside. One, you were inside, sitting at a microphone at a at a I think a video shoot or something like that. And I get it. You wanted to look cute. You wanted to look like you were a superstar and everything like that. But it's not professional, because people tuned in to see you and to hear you. And it's very, and when you, to me, if you have shades on or things like that, something that's distracting, people will pay more attention to the distraction than they will to what you're having to say. So you have to be mindful of that. Keep the distractions out. That would be the last thing that I say. You keep the distractions out. Whether it's typing on your computer, whether it's being on your phone, trying to invite other people. Like I said, I get that. I get the inviting other people, but it should only take you a couple minutes. Take a couple of minutes in the beginning. Explain to people, hey, I'm inviting some folks in, but I'm only, I have something, that really important that I need to get people to be able to hear. So let me do this really quickly, because you can't do that. You can't get people in there until you actually go live. So I understand that, but you should not be 3 minutes. You should not be 5 minutes still talking about, I'm going to wait a couple more minutes for people to come in. That to me, that's too long for people to have to wait. But some may agree, some may not agree with it. This is just me and how I believe lives should go with people. So you want to keep the distractions to a minimum. It's just like any other thing. If you're speaking in front of people, if you're using and fillers and those kind of things to keep to kind of keep your voice going and everything like that, then it becomes a distraction. Or if you're reading a book and if you see a whole lot of errors, it can be distracting to people. So you want to make sure that you have the least amount of distractions in doing your lives as possible. Please make sure that you are, you aren't doing things that will keep people away from the message that you're trying to give to people. So those are my three things. Talking about, like I said, about going live. Be professional. I think you should be professional to be prepared. You should actually, excuse me. You want to be able to treat your live as if you are speaking at a, that you're speaking to an audience. Well, you are speaking to an audience, but that you are standing and speaking to a audience that's in front of you. And then the third thing is you want to minimize the distractions, because it can be, it can be such a deterrent for people with your brand and your business. And we want you to be able to put your brand in the best position possible. And you do that by being prepared, coming to your live prepared, not taking 5-10 minutes in order to be able to get into what it is that you're getting into. And taking the time of your viewers into consideration, because time is our most valuable asset. And then the third thing, like I said, is minimize the distractions. You want to keep the distractions to a minimum. You don't want people to lose the message that you have, that you're sending them, because you may have some great knowledge, information, and resources to be able to share with people, but because you have so many distractions in your live or at your live, or you've taken so long that people won't even bother to listen to you. So that's my soapbox for today, but I just had to get that out there for people take you, your business, and your brand to the next level by making sure that your presentation, your live presentations, are the same as if you were standing in front of a live audience right there in front of you. It's the same thing. Y'all know what it is. It's 2019. Chase the impact, because when you chase the impact, you change the world. We're here to make you better, do better, be better, take your business, your brand, and you to the next level. 2019, chase the impact. 2020 is coming up. We're going fast and furious. We're going to move with passion and purpose. We'll talk to you soon.